So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought.
Hello everyone, my name is Sean, and today I'll be teaching you how to play Bigger Than I Thought by Passion. The time signature of this song is 4/4, and the suitable key for male worship leaders is G, while the suitable key for female worship leaders is D. The strumming pattern for this song is down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, down, up. I'll repeat this once more, this time a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, down, up. The chords used for this song are G over B, C2, but for the purpose of the tutorial, I will refer this to as C, D sus, D, G, and E minor 7. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I will refer it to as E minor. For the intro, you can play G over B for 2 beats, followed by C for 2 beats, and then D sus for 1 bar. And you can repeat this progression twice. So how the intro will sound like is 1, 2, 3, 4. So moving on to verse 1, the chords used for verse 1 are G over B for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, and D sus for 1 bar, followed by G over B for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, D sus for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. So how verse 1 will sound like is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Speak to me when the silence steals my voice. You understand me. You understand me.
So moving on to verse 2 now. So the chords used for verse 2 are G over B for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, D sus for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. And you repeat this progression 3 times. So how verse 2 will sound like is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come to me in the valley of unknown. You understand me. You understand me. You understand me, God. You understand me.
So now moving on to the chorus. So the chords used for the chorus are C for 2 beats, followed by G for 2 beats, D sus for 1 beat, D for 1 beat, E minor for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, D sus for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. And you'll repeat this progression twice. So how the chorus will sound like is 1, 2, 3.
I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. I stop all negotiations with the God of all.
So moving on to verse 3. So the chords used for verse 3 are the same as that of verse 1, except for the second line, whereby instead of playing D sus for 1 bar, you will now play D sus for 2 beats, followed by D for 2 beats. So moving on to verse 4. So the chords used for verse 4 are exactly the same as the chords used for verse 2. So you can refer back to the tutorial on verse 2. Moving on to the bridge. So the chords used for the bridge are G over B for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, D sus for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. And you will just repeat this progression for as long as you play the bridge. So how the bridge will sound like is 1, 2, 3, 4. I will rest in the Father's hands. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. I will rest in the Father's hands. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. We've come to the end of the guitar tutorial. I will now play this song once through for you to have a listen.
Speak to me when the silence steals my voice. You understand me. You understand me. Come to me in the valley of unknowns. You understand me. You understand me. You understand me, God. You understand me. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. I will rest in the Father's hands. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. I will rest in the Father's hands. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought.
Hey everyone, hope the video has been helpful. We do what we do here so that you can add onto your life groups and personal worship. And what's best is that you can click here to subscribe so that you will never miss out on our latest video. And if you want to see more, you can click here as well. See you next time. Bye.